I still remember the first winter after we moved to the United States. I was 16, standing outside a red brick high school in Ohio, holding my backpack so tightly like it was my only friend. The snow was falling softly, but inside me, everything felt loud: fear, doubt, loneliness. My parents had moved from India to America for a better future. They said this country was full of opportunities. But no one told me how hard it would be to start over in a place where your accent makes you different, your lunch smells unfamiliar, and your confidence slowly fades every time someone says, "Can you repeat that?" The first few weeks were the hardest. I barely spoke in class. When teachers asked me questions, my heart would race faster than my words. Some students were kind, but others laughed when I mispronounced things. I started eating lunch alone in the library, pretending I had homework just to avoid conversations. One day, my English teacher, Mrs. Carter, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. Instead, she smiled and said, "You write beautifully. Have you ever thought about joining the school storytelling competition?" I almost laughed. Me? Speak in front of people? But that night, I thought about it. I had always loved writing in my diary, stories about my old home, my grandparents, the mango trees in our backyard. Maybe my voice wasn't weak. Maybe it was just waiting. I signed up. For weeks, I practiced in my bedroom. I stumbled over words, corrected myself, and tried again. My little brother would clap even when I made mistakes. Slowly, I stopped being ashamed of my accent. It was part of my story. The day of the competition, my hands were shaking. The auditorium lights felt too bright. But when I began speaking about leaving my homeland and finding courage in a new country, something changed. The room grew quiet, not with laughter, but with listening. When I finished, there was silence for a second, and then applause. I didn't win first place. I won something better: confidence. That winter, I realized America wasn't just about fitting in. It was about standing tall in who you are. I made friends. I joined the debate club. I stopped hiding my lunch in the library. Today, I'm a college student studying journalism. And every time I tell a story, I remember that scared 16-year-old girl in the snow, the one who thought she didn't belong. She did. And so do I.